Hey, smart people! One of the most frequent questions I get asked about is how to retain what you read. Many of you have posted comments or emailed me that you just can't concentrate. You lose focus, can't stay on track, and then don't remember what you studied. In the first part of this episode, I'm going to give you the 3 big landmines where you may be blowing yourself up. You'll see why you don't retain what you read. But more importantly, in the second part, I'm going to give you specific solutions for each of them. You'll actually learn the material faster and easier with less stress. So you'll get better grades and enjoy your life more. So be sure you stay tuned till the end. I want to make a big distinction between studying and reading for pleasure. What I'm covering here is strictly geared to information that you study and you'll be tested and graded on. When you're reading for pleasure, you can do it any way you like. Okay, landmine number 1, distractions. Do any of these things describe you when you're studying? You get phone calls or texts. You make phone calls or texts. Your TV is on. You're listening to music, the current hits. Your computer is on and playing videos that are unrelated to your studies. You're in bed. You're eating. Don't be defensive. Lots of people do that stuff. Doesn't make you a bad person, but those things are seriously damaging your ability to retain what you read and study. Landmine number 2, bad attitude. If your attitude is, "This is stupid. Why do I have to study this garbage? I don't want to, but I have to. I'm just no good at this." Then you're defeating yourself before you even start. Just because others like teachers, parents, classmates are telling you it's important stuff to learn doesn't mean you have a good attitude about it. Here's a little rhyme taught to me by one of my greatest mentors. "Those convinced against their will are of the same opinion still." Landmine number 3, wrong strategies. Does any of this describe you? Reading the exact same passages over and over, underlining or highlighting what you think are important points, fast forwarding through recorded lectures, going through the lesson in an orderly start to finish way. One and done. You go through the information one time and you're fed up with it. Those are all pretty common. But dealing with your assignments that way is not helping you. In fact, you're likely putting in the time, but not getting much out of it. Let's see how to navigate around each of those landmines so you can get the results you're looking for. Now, I've got to warn you, you may not like what I've got to tell you, but just like athletes might dislike a coach who's making them run wind sprints until they're sick on the sidelines, but when you win the big game, you celebrate with that coach for pushing you beyond your limits and making you stronger and better. Eliminating distractions. Keep this one overriding idea in mind. Do what you're doing while you're doing it. If you've watched some of my other videos, that expression will be familiar to you. When it's time to study, study. Put away your phone. Turn off the ringer. Put it face down so you can't see the screen. Now is not the time for socializing. It's time to study. Turn off the TV. If you must listen to music, put on something with no singing. It's helpful to have something on in the background to fill up the quiet, but not something that'll make you pay attention to it. There's tons of good background study music on YouTube. If you're not using your computer for your actual lesson, turn it off. Get out of bed. Bed is not the place to be studying. Sit in a chair. Sit at a desk or a table so you can write notes. Don't try to defend yourself here. Don't argue with me. I won't steer you wrong. Just do it. You want results? Then make the choice to get rid of everything that's distracting your attention. You are making your mind weaker when you do any of that other stuff while you're supposed to be concentrating on your studies. Don't believe me? Ask yourself this. If you or your loved one needed delicate emergency surgery, would you want the surgeon group texting or checking social media accounts during the operation? Why not? Get it? Got it? Good.
It may be the key to the whole plan. You get it?
Got it.
Good.
Correcting a bad attitude. Be careful of your self-talk. Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between truth and fiction. If you say things like, "Oh, I'm just no good at this," your subconscious mind will find ways to continue making that happen. Instead, tell yourself the ideal outcome you want and state it in the present tense. For example, I remember what I read. I'm good at this subject. I do well on my exams. It really will make a difference in your results. In an upcoming video, I'm going to get into detail about one of the best ways ever to reprogram your mind. One more thing about your attitude. Sometimes you're right. You may be required to take certain core curriculum classes that are just plain dumb. They hold no interest for you, but they're required in order for you to get your degree or complete your curriculum. Okay, just deal with it. Suck it up. Stop whining. Complaining about it does nothing to help you, and it only hurts you. Now, the first 2 points about distractions and attitude were mostly psychological tactics. This next one is grounded in the tangible world. Use the right strategies. You must employ the correct strategies when reading and studying if you want to retain the information for long periods of time. First, as I've pointed out in some of my other videos, you don't just start at the beginning of any lesson and then read straight through. You begin by giving yourself multiple previews of the information that you're about to tackle. Look over the entire lesson or the chapter briefly. If there's questions or a quiz at the end, check it out. It'll help you to understand what you're looking for when you read. Go through the material and only read the headlines, subheadlines, captions under the images, and so on. Giving yourself multiple previews before actually digging into the content prepares your mind for the new information you're going to give it. Don't merely underline or highlight text. It does little or nothing to help you grasp it. Doing that is far too passive. If you really want to retain what you're reading, then take handwritten notes. Whether you type up your notes or you keep a notebook, I strongly recommend rewriting them by hand. If you've watched some of my other videos, you know I recommend using index cards for your rewrites. It's easy to turn them into flashcards so you can quiz yourself on the fly. Just covering the information once is not enough. It is only through spaced repetition that the information will truly stay in your head. It's like the mantra I taught you in previous videos. Repetition is the mother of learning. Repetition is the mother of learning. Repetition is the mother of learning. Repetition is, what's that you say? In another video, I'll cover why spaced repetition works and show you the very best ways to employ it, as it seems there's a great deal of misunderstanding about it, and I want to clear that up too. One more important point about retention. The more ways you can find to get the information to come out of your head, the better you'll retain it. Yep, you heard me right. It is not about putting information into your head. It's about your ability to get that information to come out. An old expression that I think is appropriate here: the best way to learn is to teach. Another one: when you teach it, you learn it twice. You want to find as many ways as you can to get the information to come out of you. We've already covered handwriting notes and quizzing yourself with flashcards. There's two big ones right there. Perhaps you have a study group or a good friend who's taking the same subjects. You can even try explaining it to someone who knows little or nothing about it and see how well they understand what you've told them. If you like what we're doing here on this channel, be sure to subscribe with notifications enabled by hitting that little bell icon so that you're notified each time I release a new video. Like it, post a comment, share these videos with people that you care about on social media, and help spread the good news about what we're doing. Be sure to check my previous videos that give you more detail about some of the topics we talked about, and look for the upcoming ones I mentioned here. As always, everything I teach takes just a little bit of effort, but it's worth it. This is your old Uncle Matt reminding you that the fastest way to get to the top is to get off your bottom.